The Colleyville rabbi who helped members of his congregation escape after being held hostage last month is calling for help from Congress. Hello, I'm Steve Eager.
I'm Heather Hayes. Rabbi Charlie Cytron-Walker testified before House Committee about the January 15th standoff. The FBI called the incident a hate crime and an act of terrorism. Cytron-Walker is asking Congress for more money to help places of worship and other nonprofits increase security. Fox 4's Lynn Ann Nguyen joining us now with more on the story. Lynn Ann.
Yeah, Steve and Heather, Rabbi Cytron-Walker credits a faith-based security summit he attended 6 years ago and other measures with helping to give him the tools he needed to act and save lives that day.
I'm grateful to be here. To be honest, I'm grateful to be anywhere.
Rabbi Charlie Cytron-Walker making an appeal to members of Congress to ask them for more funding for security in places of worship. It's something he knows firsthand saved his life and others during a 10-hour-long standoff where they were held hostage by 44-year-old Malik Akram last month.
Those sessions helped me to stay alert, look for an opportunity, and gave me the courage to act when I needed to.
Cytron-Walker says he attended a faith-based security summit hosted by the FBI and Homeland Security 6 years ago that led the congregation to create a security committee and forge a relationship with local police.
The police officers who were at CBI that day knew our building and knew us. All of their work made a dramatic difference.
And he says it was thanks to a volunteer they were able to apply for money through a federal nonprofit security grant program to make upgrades, like better security cameras, allowing police to have a look inside during crucial moments. But Cytron-Walker says the program is underfunded.
Every congregation needs to be prepared, yet the gap between the need and funding is profound.
The committee also heard testimony on the spread of misinformation and conspiracy theories through social media. Rabbi Cytron-Walker describing what motivated Akram.
That was his singular focus. That was his singular understanding. That idea that Jews control the world, the Jews control the media, the Jews control government, the Jews control everything. That was reality for him. Like, he deeply, in everything he shared, he believed that 100%.
Akram was reportedly demanding the release of a federal prisoner with ties to al-Qaeda, currently serving time in Texas. And Cytron-Walker says Akram falsely believed he could accomplish that by holding them hostage. DHS sent out a bulletin Monday warning of heightened threats fueled by online activity and conspiracy theories. The alert stated supporters of foreign terrorist organizations have encouraged copycat attacks after what happened at Congregation Beth Israel.
There is a lesson to be learned from Colleyville. We will not choose the time and place of the next incident, but we can choose our preparation. Thankfully, as Rabbi Charlie noted, Congregation Beth Israel worked long and hard to prepare. But there are too many facilities and too many members of our community who have not yet been reached.
And those who testified today did touch on that DHS bulletin, saying that threats of copycat attacks are typically expected to increase after incidents like the one at Congregation Beth Israel in Colleyville.